It's in the game.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Red Raiders will kick it off to get us underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Monarchs offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Snagged in the middle, it's locked. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Butler. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looking to pass. It's Morton. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That's reeled in. It's Virgil. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Red Raiders! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. The fake, and he wants to throw. And he's dragged down. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Roach. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Steps away to find some room. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Morton. Caught over the middle, it's Douglas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. First snap of this drive comes from the 32.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the defense drags him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catches it at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Morton. He'll pull it down. There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Looking to throw on first down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Spins away from the defender. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Rushes on him. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Fires left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz. He sees.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. A sack ends the drive for this O, and the punting unit is now on the field. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And now on second down for this offense. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Splits the uprights. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. And that play fake created just a split second to let the tight end get downfield.
Did you see how that play fake just froze the second level of the defense just for a split second, Reese, and that allowed the tight end to get vertical?
He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Turning it on! They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
He's going to fire into the gut of the defense.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
And the Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen.
Oh, what a call. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. And he never had a chance, just stop. Old as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. But they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Lets it fly. Makes the catch. It's Douglas. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Douglas. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wants to throw again. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down and run. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
To the air on first down. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. It's lined up for, forget the kick, he's going to throw it. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Here's the handoff. Gets away from one, finds some space. Finds a little bit of space, he'll get 3 out to the 15. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense comes up with the sacks, and this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Makes the catch right at the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the air, it's Morton. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Lining up to add another. He's looking to... They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. Tackled there by the defense. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Here's a Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And that's going to be a safety. They prevented the touchdown by falling on it, but they'll give up the deuce.
These offenses, sometimes when they get pressed and they know they got to go fast and they got to put points on the boards, sometimes they get a little bit reckless, and they do right here. They give up the safety. Now down multiple possessions and kicking off. The chances of them winning just went way downhill.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Finds a little space.
Returner is tackled down at the 37.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Morton. Now rolling to the left. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up when...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Shakes off the defender. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Virgil. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit...
Touchdown, Red Raiders! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Myers. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lott. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lott. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. He will not pick up the 1st down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he reels it in inside the 30.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.